Hey, good evening everybody. Tonight's recipe is beef enchiladas. I had a request for this, so I figured I'd do a video for it. And it's a pretty simple recipe actually, and here are the ingredients. Start the meat frying over medium heat and preheat your oven to 350. Cover a cutting board with some plastic wrap because you're going to be cutting up a couple of chilies and you don't want to get this on your cutting board. It's really hard to get out. I even actually use a piece of plastic to hold the chilies instead of rubber gloves because it's a lot faster and that way you don't get any on you. So for this I'm just using these to flavor some oil. Okay, so all you need to do is just cut the ends off. Yeah, I know it seems a little fussy, but if you've ever touched these things and then touched your eyes, you'll understand why I'm doing this. Try to cut out some of the pulp and seeds if you can without getting any on you. It doesn't hurt to wash your hands in the middle because I did think I got a bit on me and you don't want to have that anywhere near your skin. So just pour some oil to coat the bottom of the pan. A little bit more than that. Put the chilies in the oil, preferably face down. Now that they're in the pan, you can cut them up with a knife a bit. You don't actually want to chop them up. What you want to do is just make sure that some of the hot oils release into the cooking oil. Yeah, and just let those heat up in the oil on low. Peel and chop an onion in the meantime. I'm using white, you can use yellow if you want. The meat is cooked now, so what you want to do is turn off the heat temporarily and just drain that. This doesn't need much, it's quite lean. There's only a bit of grease in the bottom. And take that out and put it in a big bowl. So take the meat and let it cool off on the side while you get the sauce ready. Since there's hardly any grease at all, what you do want to do is add a tablespoon or two of butter and let that melt. And you're going to turn back the heat on to low. And the amount of chili powder you need for this is about 1 or 2 tablespoons. So what I do is I just get a heaping cereal spoon, and that should be enough. So gently cook the chili powder over low heat in the butter. This removes any sharp tastes and gives it a much better mellow flavor. Add the can of tomato sauce. And let that simmer together over low heat for a couple of minutes. Now even on low you can see that the chilies are sizzling. So this is time to take them out and discard them. Turn the oil off completely, but leave it on the heat. The meat will have cooled down. Put about half of the onion in the meat. Stir that up a bit. Visually measure about 1/3 of the cheese, which should be about a cup, and just shake that into the meat and onions. And get your tortillas. This is an 8-pack. So what you're going to do is you're just going to pass the tortilla in the warm oil. And get a scoop of the mixture, put that on, and roll it up. What the oil does, yeah, you can put a bit more on if it'll take it, yeah. What the oil does is it helps to soften it up so they don't break as easily. And of course, wash your hands first. Just lay that in the pan. The board's going to be a little oily, but there's not so much pepper that you have to worry about it now. There we go. So, all the enchiladas are made there. And one thing I did want to show you is there is hardly any oil left at all, which is nice. There is a little bit of filling left. So what you're going to do is just put that in with the rest of the onion. There's not much left. Now, depending on how you parceled it out, you may have none left at all. So the last thing you do, last 2 steps, is just take the remaining onion, and if there is any meat mixture, just spread that evenly over. Get the pan that has got that really nice smelling tomato sauce with the chili powder in it and a little bit of butter. That really brings the spices to life, the oil. And you can see what a nice color it has too. So what you do is try to spread that evenly. Over the top so that there's some on every enchilada. Now you can cheat a little and use the spatula because the rest of the cheese is going on top and it won't show. Okay? So then take the rest of the bag of cheese that you had here just sprinkle that evenly over the top. Okay, so there's the prepared pan. You can make this in advance if you want, because all you have to do now is bake it at 350 until it's bubbling and hot. I've just taken this out of the oven. It's been about 25-30 minutes at 350 degrees, and you can see that the cheese is all melted and bubbly and the sauce is fully cooked through. So that's how I make beef enchiladas. I hope you like it, and I hope to see you again.